So I wanted to do a video, a more serious video, and really talk to everybody on my channel in a more personal way here. My last two videos on my channel have been probably the least liked videos I've had in quite a few months. And it's a little bit concerning. I do this because I enjoy it. I have this channel. And I have a website as well because I kind of enjoy giving people knowledge and tools. And recently I've decided to start charging for them. And it's because I feel like my knowledge is starting to come to a T and things are starting to really come together where my algorithms are starting to get really good and my systems are starting to also show some really good potential as well. And so I felt the reason to start charging for them. And I don't know if that's the right decision. And I wanted to get a discussion going on here. So please comment in the video of why you watch my channel. Is it because of the entertainment factor? Is it because of knowledge? Is it because of the tools that you potentially get? What is it? Is it multiple reasons? And why do you stay subscribed? Is it because you want to see me fail or potentially succeed in a way? I don't know. But I'm wanting to get a little bit more feedback so I can potentially modify my channel in a positive way for myself and also for you. All right, so zooming out a little bit, I'm going to go to my website so you guys can see a little bit here. And if you go to the RMI EA robot for free, this is the one that's on my website for free, and it's been up there for 3 or 4 months. And out of the 10,000 downloads that I've had with this expert advisor, I've only had like 20 donations, and you can see all the donations right here. So this donation thing isn't really working too well, unfortunately, because this expert advisor actually is really good, and I'm not sure if people really do see the potential with it. There are multiple settings that work to give you profit, either short scalping techniques or longer term trading. There's a lot there with that free expert advisor. Yet I still only get a few donations. Now, you guys are probably wondering, oh, what's with these? He's always talking about these donations, this and that. Well, you got to remember that I'm giving out free stuff, and it's nice to either get a thank you or a small donation for people, informing me that or giving me thanks for doing that, because that's what I do this channel for is I give you guys something and hopefully get something a little bit in return, at least from some of you. So I'm considering making everything free. That's where I'm going here. But I'm looking at trying to find a better model that works for me and for you. I don't want to list or sell a system for $1,000 because I know that when it comes down to it, only 1 or 2 sales are going to happen in the next 6 months because most of us don't have $1,000 to just give to a system that we don't know if it's going to work or not, right? And I'm looking back from this. I couldn't sleep last night thinking about if back 5 to 7 years ago, I didn't have $1,000 to put towards the system, and even if it was the holy grail of systems, I still would be really skeptical and probably wouldn't purchase. What about the scalping TMA that you're seeing here? That's $25 a month. Well, honestly, it's been going pretty well. I have roughly about 10 or 15 subscribers that are currently going. But there has been some problems with the copier system that I've been using. And it's making me also consider making that for free as well. It's only costing me about $20 a month to keep the copier service going, but it has been a little bit unreliable. So I'm looking at potential alternatives for that. Some of you may be wondering, why not just give us the TMA expert advisor, just give us the actual copy of it. Well, it's a little bit tricky. It's a tricky expert advisor to run properly, which makes me a little bit concerned about giving it up. Also, I'm going to be using that TMA expert advisor for the private equity firm out in Europe, and so I probably should keep that one to myself. But I can still try to do some kind of copier service, whether it's through a donation or even free. I'm trying to decide. So if you guys have any solutions for how everybody can be happy here, are you watching my channel for the free tools? Are you watching it for something else? What's the reasoning that you have here? And if you do have any suggestions for how a potential donation thing, method could work, whether it's a $5 donation system or something like that, where I require a donation before giving you an expert advisor or a system, whether it's $5 or $100 or more, I don't know. But if there's a better method that you've seen before, let me know. So any feedback would be great, and I'd love to reply to the feedback from this video. So let's get into some of the trading. What's been going on? A lot has happened in the last 24 hours, just even since my last video. The Robo Forex account that I'm paper trading for, the equity firm out in Europe, had a 2.45% profit today, just in pretty much a couple hours. So this is what my teammate expert advisor looks like. So you can see that I'm basically had about 20 or 30 sell trades within a few hours, with the market shooting up, with Angela Merkel making a statement about the Irish backstop, with a potential solution for that. And I also can see the same thing happening here. And I know it looks pretty crazy, me selling in the market like that. But if you're looking at the candle here, there's micro pullbacks that happen in this entire push up that I'm capitalizing on with this expert advisor. So you could say that this expert advisor is reacting to profit taking from traders. So it's not reacting to the market, it's reacting to the traders. It's quite a bit different and something that you should think about a little bit. So the same thing happened on the Oanda account. This one's a live account, so this is real. $35,000 that I'm trading for Robert at Oanda. This one did 0.53%, $182, 1.16% profit for the week. So total $397 profit here. This is a real money account, so keep that in mind. And this is running at half the risk of the Robo Forex account that you see here. So this one is expecting quite a bit different, maybe 2 to 4% per month, while this one is expecting 8 to maybe 10%. All right, so let's get into real quickly before I go here, the system that I have currently that's selling for $1,000 on my website, which I'm considering making for free. So again, maybe a free with a donation thing. Is that going to really work? I'm trying to decide if I'm dealing with if my channel is just a bunch of freeloaders that are wanting free tools. I don't know. Is it something else? Again, let me know. So this is that's what's happening right now. Hundreds of pips, of potential pips with the system right now. So look at this, for example. So I've made some modifications to this system. Let me try to see. Hopefully you can see this. But look at all these potential buy trades here, here. Look at the ones that happened right before the news statement. We're in an uptrend, right? And then we had the 4 buy trades here that went down a little bit, but then the huge shoot up that happened. So let me zoom out a little bit so you can see what the trade system looks like. Huge downtrend, lots of potential profit with all these potential entries for that downtrend. And then you can also see what it looks like here with the buy trades. Look at all these potential buy trades. I know it's really probably kind of small, but let me even zoom in a little bit closer so you guys can see of how much profit potential that there is here. Yeah, it's probably good to do some average in trading, or average into the median, or basket trading, I guess you could call it as well. But there's so many pips that can be made with this system, and I'm just trying to decide. I did want to list it for $1,000 because I'm like, I have something so great here, but didn't know how to deal with that. And I like to give out things for people to use, but I also don't want to be taken advantage of, because a trader did tell me at some point, not too long ago, that good knowledge, systems, tools should be earned. It shouldn't be purchased. It shouldn't be given away for free, because that individual is most likely not going to fully understand how to use it in the best way. Let me just look at it. Look at yourself, for example, and let me back out of this a little bit. Zoom so you can see my huge face. when you are given a product for a trading product, whether it's tools or indicators, and you're scouting out to see if it's any good. If you start trading it and you have one loss, you start to get pretty discouraged, right? You might even move on to the next trading system after experiencing that first loss. You're thinking, oh, well, this is a garbage system, so I'm not going to spend any more time with it and just move on. But the same thing happens with a purchase system as well. If you buy a system for $100 or $200 and it gives you one or two losses in a row, you're thinking, well, this was a complete waste of money and time, and I'm going to move on to the next thing. Don't you see? It's a massive problem. It's an epidemic with how we view our trading systems, and even in the retail space when it comes to purchasing products. Yeah, most of the purchase products are garbage, but we still don't give anything the time of day unless it shows instant results. And again, going back to the donations that I was talking about on my website, people are the idea that I got so many people saying, for example, that, oh, I'm going to give you a donation after if I receive profit on my account. But the thing is that people's ideas of profit on their accounts are so different. Like, oh, I'll give Ryan a donation after I get 100% profit from his product, or I'll give Ryan a donation when I get a 50% profit. And the thing is that could take months, that could take years in order to get to that stage, especially if you're trading your account the correct way, which is not over-risking it. And so everybody's idea is, when it comes to profit and profiting on my account, is so different, and that could be the reason why I'm not receiving I'm receiving only 20 donations out of 10,000 downloads. And so there's definitely an issue here, which I'm trying to find a resolution to. And because I want to help you guys, I want to continue to grow my channel in a positive way. I'm still getting like 20 or so subscribers a week at least, and my channel is still growing, but I want to make it still valuable to you and also valuable to me, because I'm doing this out of passion, and it's not really about the money, because I'm really not taking getting that much money from my channel, either through YouTube advertising or through the $25 a month for people using the TMA strategy, and so I'm looking for a different way to really focus this YouTube channel, so we can all benefit in a better way. Because I feel like what I have right now, the expert advisors, the trading systems are really good, and I'm trying to find a better way of everybody using those things and using them in a more focused way, where you're not just going to jump around from system to system and continue down that path, because that path is going to lead to more losses in the market, because you're so unfocused. It's the same thing with me. Like, maybe you could call me a hypocrite right now, because I am an emotional trader when it comes to manual trading, and I have jumped around quite a bit from system to system. But I'm also have quite a bit of knowledge of indicators over the past 14 years, so I can really build something pretty pinpoint when it comes to entries in the market now. I know what I'm looking for. I know how indicators behave and react better now, and so I can potentially build better systems. So let's help each other, and give me some feedback, and I'd love to reply to your messages here on YouTube, so we can make this channel better. All right, thanks so much for everybody for watching, and catch you on the next one. Bye.